Good evening. This is our problem situation, the current analysis of electrical circuits. First, we start by doing the simulation of the circuit in Tinkercad. And after doing the simulation, we now have to measure the voltage and current in the simulation. The measure of the voltage is measured in parallel by placing the multimeter probes on the respective ends of the resistor being measured. The positive probe, the red one, should be connected to the positive side, and the negative probe, the black one, to the negative side. Now, for the measure of the current is measured in series. This requires disconnecting one end of the resistor you want to measure, then connect the multimeter's positive probe to the free end of the resistor and the negative probe to the wire where the resistor was originally connected. This way, the multimeter becomes part of the circuit and can measure the current passing through. Now, you have to repeat this whole process in each one of the resistors so you can measure either the voltage or the current in each of the resistors.
Well, here's how we connected our circuit. In the middle point, we have in the 10th row 3 resistors connected, which means that the 2 resistors are connected in the same part. Also taking into consideration the black cable and the blue cable that are connecting the right part and the left part of the circuit with the top part, which is the resistor at the top, and the orange cable is connected to the voltage which is giving current to the circuit.
Then we have the same circuit, and we need to measure the current in this resistor. So first, as we know, the current needs to be measured in series. So the thing that we did is disconnect one of the terminals of this resistor, and instead of connecting the resistor directly to the previous resistor, we connected it with the multimeter. As you can see, we have here the positive terminal of the multimeter and here the negative, which are interconnected. And then, as we know, the voltage needs to be measured in parallel. So the thing that we did is just connect the both positive and negative terminals in the circuit just as it is, without removing any cable or resistor, just in both of the terminals of the resistor, and that is how we got the voltage and the current.
So to solve this problem, we would have to see that we have I1, I2, and I3. Those would be the currents in each of the meshes. We will have 3 meshes right here. So we would have 3 equations, equation 1, equation 2, and equation 3. And after that, we would get an equation system, which we will solve to get I1, I2, and I3 values. Finally, we would get both the values of the current in each resistor and the values of the voltage in each resistor.
In this project, my part, or what I was given to do, was make the physical circuit itself. So this meaning that we, besides Sergi, we were the ones who put and accommodate all the resistors the way they needed to be, and measure the voltage and the current physically with a multimeter. So this was not only fun but also rewarding, and helped me to kind of land all the theoretical knowledge I had or I gained in the class, and seeing this physical circuit in physical, it was very helpful for me to set down all the knowledge I had from this class.